Right.
With Brady and Locker.
Come on, it's picking a guy when he's down. Guy's like retiring, I believe. Is he retiring?
I would think he's not playing it.
It's best win, worst loss, best player, worst player from what we saw yesterday. I'll go with best win, and I will begrudgingly give it, I suppose, to Calgary playing. Boy, with the team. I don't know why they're not my boy. And I cheer against this team, and people in Calgary are annoyed I cheer against this team. So they are the third period comeback kids. They've done it all year. And it's so weird because they get behind in every single freaking game just so they can come back. It seems they're down 3-0 early in the second period. They win it 4-3 in overtime. 2 goals in the third. Remudler tied up, and then TJ Brody wins it. So those Calgary Flames are still hanging on to one of those playoff spots. It's a quality win. Worst loss, you hate to do it because they played maybe the most fun game we've seen in a long time. Game was on Sportsnet last night, but the Islanders with a 5-3 lead with 14 minutes left collapse and give up both points. They don't get it to overtime. They don't get it to the shootout. And those could be valuable points come playoff team. We could be talking the difference in the East, by the way, between probably a second seed. Maybe the first overall seed is going to be Montreal or Tampa. Maybe it is. But the difference between a second seed in the conference and maybe being sixth and getting a Tampa or a Pittsburgh in the first round instead of a team you got a better chance against, like a Washington or a Detroit. So costly points for the Isles to give up. Worst player, there's a number of you. Take your pick on the Arizona Coyotes. I'm looking at you, Antoine Vermette. I'm looking at you, Martin Erat. A couple of the forwards that were held off the score sheet, even in terms of shots. This was a team, the Arizona Coyotes, that in the second period had zero shots on goal against the Colorado Avalanche. Look out for this Arizona Coyotes team making a run at Connor McDavid. Because right now, they're about to sail off, and they look dreadful. Best player, Brian Little, goes 2 goals, 1 assist last night for the Winnipeg Jets. I think maybe that's the great distinction. Yeah, 6-5 win over Edmonton, by the way. Victor Foss got hurt in the shootout. We'll see what his status is later today. But with all the fuss about Kane and coming out of the lineup, and then the new ads that they bring from Buffalo, Brian Little might be the distinction between superstar and star. We're not going to get it confused with being a league superstar, but is he a star in Winnipeg? A guy that is consistently 55, 60 points. You can count on those 20 goals. This will be the third year in a row he's scored it, except for the short season when he didn't contribute that much offensively. Do we have a star here in Brian Little, a guy who's certainly, I think, exceeded expectations, or maybe sent them as 12th overall. Was Stephen Weiss a star in Florida? But close, right? Yeah. Close. Like, your star is for you. The star is for your community and your fans. The superstar is something that just everybody can agree on. The Stamkos, the Tavares, players, the Parises, the players like that. No one's confusing Brian Little with that. But God, he's awfully valuable to Winnipeg. He totally is. Same with Andrew Ladd, same with Blake Wheeler. These stars, well, they are there. 655 Brady and Walker. You mentioned Little with the big game. Nail Yakupov, the Edmonton Oilers, 2 goals last night. He now has a 5-game point streak. I believe 7 points in that span. That's a name we're going to bring up with Eric Francis at 7:22.